What is going on, everybody? Is Alex coming back at you with another video. And today we are doing the Houston Texans. But more importantly today, and I'm going to probably jinx myself on this, so let's knock on wood. We just hit 50 subs. That's absolutely insane to me. I find that to be something I didn't really expect to happen, obviously your idea of being on YouTube is like, oh, I'll get 100,000 subscribers in a couple weeks, like I'll just hit a video and it'll go big. But it requires a shit ton of work, and it's been really worth it, seeing the numbers go up one at a time, like each day for like the past couple days. It's just been really awesome to see. I'm really glad you guys are consuming my content. Of course, like we always have like a couple people see like the one video I really fucked up on, which is a Chargers vid, because I didn't do enough research on the team. But I mean, we all make mistakes, guys, and honestly the mistakes I missed are not going to make any difference to what actually happened. So honestly, Chargers fans should be happy I did that, because they got much better picks in my mock draft. So regardless, again, thank you guys so much, and let's talk about the Texans. So I have not traded for the picks yet, but my dumbass accidentally did a first round mock with only using the Texans. And obviously, since I don't have any first-round picks, I didn't even get to pick. So I was waiting for the second round. But as you can see, 7 rounds. I just need to trade with the Browns to make them the correct positioning. Because obviously, I wish I could do this on TDN, but I can't save my own draft order. So TDN, you guys are definitely not listening. But if you are, make that a thing. I really want my own custom draft order. It would be so much nicer to be able to have all these videos for you guys, like playing out as if my season played out. Because I think this is a little bit BS with all the rankings and stuff. I just think some teams get too much credit and some teams get too little. And it's a little unfortunate, But still, talking about the Texans, I really just feel bad for Deshaun Watson. It's a really shitty organization. They have pieces everywhere, but, I really feel bad for Brandon Cooks, too. He's an excellent player. Second round pick for him was not a bad idea at all. It's just put in context with the fact that you lost a second round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. You basically swapped DeAndre for Cooks and David Johnson. And if this were 2 years ago, okay. Brandon Cooks is the same guy he is now as he was 2 years ago. But David Johnson was one of the best running backs, so it's more easy to understand. But yeah, just really bad organization overall. And I think they should be going somewhere much better organization-wise. So again, unfortunate, but whatever. So I'm going to go trade for the picks really quickly here, and I'll see you guys in a jiffy. So we are back. I didn't really want to have to move the camera again, so a little bit lazy work on my side, but let's see what's going on here. Penei Sewell goes number 1 overall, and Trevor Lawrence falls to 8, and Justin Fields to 9. That's a very interesting tale. Last draft, that was the 1-rounder. Trey Lance also went here. Kyle Pitts went number 1 overall. So, I guess cheers to kind of like the draft simulator for being able to be different each time. Paulson Adebo going up to number 27 isn't bad either, He's predicted like number 55, so I like the fact that some teams can reach on guys that they believe in. Pratt Freiermuth falling to the second is insane to me, but at the same time, still solid. Fialele, I still don't know how to say his name. That's a great pick by the Broncos in that round. Possibly you get a franchise tackle, possibly one of the best tackles with upside ever in the second. Chaz Surratt to the Steelers. That would be great. Honestly, that pairing with Devin Bush, can you imagine the speed in that linebacking core? Javon Holland to the Cowboys as well is great. And Jamie Newman in the third, it's like, I really don't like Jamie Newman. I think Brock Purdy would have been a better choice, but why not for the Jags? Take a shot. Go off. All right, so unfortunately, our first pick is in the 3rd round. But there's still plenty of value here, guys. Okay, Nick Eubanks also went. Okay, so there's plenty of choices that we can do here, and it's kind of unfortunate, but somebody who, I guess, like, Walker Little has fallen so far that, we can kind of kick in certain players, as birds like to sing in the background to add commentary as well. Walker Little is somebody, the offensive line on this team is absolutely, it's a need. Yes, they've been addressing it through the drafts, but it's still a need. The thing is that it's still a need. I know they got a guy out of UAB, I think, last year, and then they got Max Sharping out of, I keep forgetting what school that is. I know their mascot is like a wolf. I think it's NAU or NIU, Northern Illinois University. I don't know. Who cares, right? But obviously those guys aren't working out perfectly. I think Walker Little could be a great option, and then you could put the guy from UAB in at guard, or put Walker Little at guard. I don't know. Who cares? You're getting a second to first round quality tackle in the third. Why the hell not, guys? Again, if you know me, I'm a preacher of the offensive line. So, if you guys get like all mad at me for really liking a certain type of like valuing offensive line while you guys wouldn't, that's the reason why. Tanner Morgan to the Patriots would be possibly the best pick in the entire draft. Again, as of right now, which I've watched a shit ton of his tape, I think that he's the second best quarterback in the class. Like, I think he's better than Trevor Lawrence. That's my hot take. Okay, so we do have 2 4th-round picks. I haven't adjusted the second 4th-round pick to the team that it's supposed to be for, but that's just because, I mean, there's not going to be too much fluctuation with the type of players we can get at this point. But still, I mean, at this point, Daz Newsome, honestly, he's an option here. Let's check out his height and stuff. He's 5'11". He's going to be just the same type of guy that we have with every other player in this entire wide receiver core, right? And I know I didn't say I was going to do too many repeat picks, but Justin Ross is too good here, guys. But for the sake of the fact that this is so unrealistic, Justin Ross is not going to fall to the 4th. I don't care. He might fall to the 3rd, beginning of the 3rd. I mark my words, he will not fall past the end of the 2nd round. Like, he is just way too much upside for the type of player that he is. He's 6'4", almost 6'5", with some blazing speed, and to me, he was one of the top. I rated him top 10 when I first saw him, as did a lot of other people. Like, top 10. So them putting him down here is absolutely disrespectful. Mo Rigg was one of the top 2 safeties in the country last year. In the country. His other safety, Ardarius Washington, was that other number 1 or number 2 safety. So for us, dude, this is absolutely insane value here. It says that it's about the same value with TDN rank versus pick. But guys, this is absolutely cream of the crop right here. Trayvon Moehrig is, I believe, a late second player for me. So we're here again, and I mean, you gotta just look at some options here. Is there any good running backs on the board? I don't. Puka Williams to me is 2nd round grade. We very well might go Puka here, but I mean, that just doesn't feel right to, like, with our 3rd pick, go after a running back after we just brought on a very expensive running back, if you know what I mean. So that doesn't feel too good for me. Quiddy here, or McKitty, is not a bad choice whatsoever. I've already gotten Nick Bolton. I think that he's a beast. And linebacker is not really a need at all on this team, like both from there and from what I've thought. And I mean, let's just check out the quarterbacks here. Spencer Sanders, Mikael Cunningham. Honestly, I might go Mikael Cunningham later on. He has a lot of upside. Why not, right? If he stays healthy, which most likely he won't. That's why he's rated down there. Because Mikael Cunningham, guys, you need to watch him. He's really fun to watch. Very good quarterback. He's just super injury prone. And he's a stick. I think he's like 200 flat. So, I mean, I think we're going to go Daz Newsome here just to change it up a little bit. No. Justin Ross is here. It's unrealistic. Yes, I did just say I'm not going to do something unrealistic. So I'm trying to save my ass here by trying to find something better. I really can't. Ooh, Jack Anderson's not bad here. But there's somebody who just came to mind. We're not going to be a bitch and just... is he here? Elijah Vera Tucker. I know, this is a huge reach, guys. But this guy's a beast. He's a huge reach. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. See, you guys are seeing this all live. We're going Justin Ross here. I'm crossing my words. We're going Justin Ross. He falls this far. Yes, I already took him in another draft, but I'm not going to be too repetitive with it. If he falls this far, that's exactly what this team needs. They need a big target that is a great jump baller. I literally, it's a physical wide receiver. It's great for mossing people. I don't know why I said that way. Xavier Thomas to the Niners. That would be a nightmare for anybody in the entire world. That would just be so bad. I'm obviously going to be going after Elijah Vera Tucker later in the draft. That's the only reason I didn't take him at that spot. is because I think that right here would be a great spot to look at taking him, even though I know our next pick is probably pretty damn close. Okay, no, I can't see when our next pick is. But I'm taking Elijah Vera Tucker here. He was one of the best offensive linemen in the country last year. I really don't know why TDN has him ranked that lowly. And I think it's just, you need to continue adding youth to this team. I know you guys are saying they've already drafted 2 other offensive linemen, and they just paid a lineman $22 million a year. But A, linemen get injured. That's a huge thing in the NFL. But B, I mean, is there a problem with upgrading? Even if like you drafted a guy, I think Max Sharping was a 5th rounder, guys. So, I mean, swapping a 5th rounder for a 5th rounder doesn't seem like it's a criminal offense here. Oh, we're going Journey Brown, guys. I love Journey Brown. I was thinking about Ibrahim again, but Journey Brown is an absolute beast. I think he's down in that 3rd round range, very similar to a Miles Sanders. Journey Brown is so fun to watch. Home run hitter. He is going to just freaking destroy all of his competition in front of him. I think he's a great pick at this point. All right, so right here, let's just take a look. We can see if any corners are still available that are at least somewhat decent. I already did Trey Dean before. I'm not really in the mood to do that again. Same with the Blades. I'm not really liking any of the corners here right now. And Lenore isn't bad. I honestly would rate, I think he's good value for this pick. But I think this is where you need to secure your future. And Mikael Cunningham could work beautifully under Deshaun Watson for a little bit before Deshaun Watson says, I want to get the fuck out. Or the management doesn't want to pay him. So Mikael Cunningham, great choice here. He's going to be able to sit, rest, get healthy, and be able to continue building up his stature and then learn underneath the best person to learn under for that type of scheme. So, great choice for both the Texans as well as for Mikael Cunningham. And here I cannot pass on Naquan Jones. He's an absolute beast out of Michigan State. He really should not be 156. I mean, you're getting literally almost 40 pick value there. And then Lorenzo Neal is the only guy I was also looking at, but he hasn't really lived up to my expectations, to be honest, when I've looked at him. But it's okay. You know, Des Fitzpatrick to the Steelers would be a good choice, but I don't think that he really fits there. I mean, you have Deontay Johnson, which is basically a better version of Des Fitzpatrick. So, I don't know. But here, like, let's just take a look at who's available. We have an edge here that's 30 pick value. Michael Clemens out of A&M. I mean, Javion Hawkins could be another running back we take here. Just like continue peppering shots to see if you get a franchise type of running back. But I mean, Lenore's here. I said I like Lenore. Lenore's a solid cornerback. I think he's probably 6th to 5th round type of quality. And like, why not, guys? Lenore's a beast when he wants to be. That's his problem, and that's something you take a shot on in the 7th. You know, why not, guys? So that is going to be the draft, though. I mean, we had quite a few picks, surprisingly, and there's actually a lot of picks I was very excited to get, you know? Elijah Vera Tucker being one of them. Justin Ross is here, I know. I'm going to try to filter out Justin Ross from the future. But for this team, it was just too much of a need to get one of those bigger wide receivers. Yes, I know Will Fuller's 6'2", but Will Fuller, to me, A, isn't reliable at remaining healthy, so that's kind of a big deal. And then B, to me, he's more of a deep threat than a possession/aggressive style, like a physical receiver. And Justin Ross is perfect for those jump balls. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. We got some more tackle help. We got some solid offensive linemen here who I think are like amazing values for the pick for both TDN right here as well as for me for both these guys. Really solid talents. Morig, amazing value at safety. He could be a starting safety for the next like 5 to 10 years. That's how good he is. Justin Ross, again, already talked about that. Journey Brown could be starting on this team if they drafted him right here. And then Mikael Cunningham, somebody who, it's a perfect choice where you just take a shot on a guy as well as you're able to have him grow under the most perfect person to grow under in Deshaun Watson. So, and the scheme's already built for his type of players. And then Naquan Jones was just too good to pass up. Same thing with Lenore. You're just getting value for those picks, taking a shot on a position of need. And, I mean, why not, right? So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the far side. Peace.